Hello everybody, it's another day here at Block's Garage. Today we're going to be putting the, as you can see, the axle, the engine, and the transmission together for the buggy. Merchandise is coming on the 15th of January. We're going to have t-shirts, hats, stickers, coffee mugs are coming soon. So the link will be down in the description. I hope you guys enjoy.
This is Justin from Block's Garage. Today we are actually finally going to be mocking up the engine, transmission, and the rear axle. That rear axle has been kicking my butt, for lack of a better term, recently. So we need to figure out where it's going to sit. I know that the engine needs to face the passenger side, and I need the transmission up as close to behind the seats as I can. So we're going to try to just visualize that, put everything together, kind of a little mock-up. It's kind of exciting. This is the first time seeing it all out here on the concrete behind the buggy. This engine makes, or this go-kart makes this engine look huge in comparison to the motor that came on it. So really excited for that. This thing's gonna be a rocket. All right, so since we need to mock up the engine, we got to get the clutch and the belt. So we got everything hanging up on the pegboard here. We're gonna take the clutch off. The more parts we remove off this wall, the closer we are to finish. So the more bare this wall gets, the better. Alright, so we got everything half mocked up here. Everything's just sitting on the ground. The problem is the transmission casing is hitting the side casing. I'm pretty sure it's the CDI box of the 670. And that's okay, because I want the 670 mounted slightly higher than the transmission. So we're gonna put a brick under it and see if we can raise it up just enough to see where everything's gonna sit. If you can see, the belt is not too happy. It's a little twisted inwards. So whenever we lift the 670 up, it's gonna give a little bit more clearance for the transmission. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. All right, so we got it a little bit better. It's still not perfect. As you can tell, it's still got a little bit of that belt wrap. It's actually hitting the ignition. Obviously we're not going to be starting it from the rear of the buggy, so I was planning on removing this, mounting it to the steering wheel so you can start it like a car in the seat with a key.
All right, here we are at Block's Garage. We are working on the buggy right here, as you can see. Coming along pretty smoothly. Again, all the merchandise is going to be live January 15th. Hats, coffee mugs, t-shirts, stickers. Yeah, again, make sure to smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and thank you guys for the support.
All right, so we're trying to get the 670 lined up with the transmission. It's kind of hard because it's sitting on the ground, so there's a little bit of some clearance issues. You guys haven't seen Joey on the channel. He was on the last episode. So this belt is the problem we're having. You see how it's kind of bent? It's hitting right here on the ignition. So we're gonna try to lift it up some more, remove that ignition panel, and just get an idea. What you doing?
Here's what I would tell you, Justin.
So you can see the sprocket on the output of the transmission here. We need to get that aligned with the sprocket of the rear axle. What I'm thinking is we're gonna raise the 670 up higher. This transmission is probably gonna sit about 3 to 4 inches lower than it is right now. That's gonna put this shaft below the engine mount. That way that chain can run to the rear axle. I wanna try to preserve this rack as much as possible for storage, coolers, whatever. So we're gonna try to avoid cutting this up unless we absolutely have to. All right, so we got the engine raised up. I know it's a little ghetto how we got it raised up, just sitting on a brick and 2 boards, but we got it raised up to where they're now in line. The transmission, it is a little bit crooked, but it's hitting the engine mounting plate, which can slide back and forth, so it's not a huge deal. This is really similar how it's gonna sit, except this motor is gonna sit slightly over the top of this axle. So we're getting a good visual on it. This is the first time we've had everything out here, so it's going good. So we got it most of the way lined up. The mount that was holding the ignition on was also getting in the way. So we're moving that right now. And then it's a long bolt for the ignition. So, oh, it looks like they also hold the starter in too. So I'm gonna take the bolts out, remove the mount. I'm gonna put the starter bolts back in.
All right, so we're still working on the buggy here. It's coming along pretty smoothly. Again, guys, I can't stress it enough. Please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, hit that bell for notifications. It really, really helps out the channel tremendously. Thank you, guys, thank you.
All right, so we have to build a cradle for the transmission, and we're gonna incorporate it into the engine mount. So for the tension of the belt, we're gonna use the actual slots in the engine mount itself. We're gonna hard mount this to there. So we're gonna use some of the flat stock that I got, come up with an engine cradle design. Or I'm sorry, a transmission cradle design. So, see y'all in the shed. So I'm gonna make a square tubing. I'm gonna call it a spine. That's gonna run down along the casing. This came off of an old four-wheeler, a Polaris Explorer. There's not a lot of places to actually bolt onto this thing. There's one through bolt that I can see. The rest of it is case mounts. So I'm gonna try to incorporate as much as I can to make this thing strong. We're gonna try and get some air conditioning while we work on making the spine for this. Come on, Joey.
Ah! There we go. Make sure to like and subscribe.
You want to try the grinder?
Give me that thing.
Here, let me give you some.
Where's the button? How do you work this fucking thing?
I'm gonna give you some gloves.
Okay.
All right. So to turn it on, you're gonna flip the switch here. If you flip the tab up, it'll lock in there. Okay.
All right.
I forgot I had the ear protection on. I'll give you those as well.
Did you guys subscribe yet or not? What are you waiting for? Subscribe, let's go.
How'd you like cutting that?
I feel born again.
Yeah?
Yeah.
With your sleeves down?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm representing everyone, just so you know. They happen to win. Go Bears.
You didn't like the sparks?
No, I didn't like that.
Alright, so we're gonna be measuring here.
Because I'm trying to cover my ears.
I forgot that I had a second set of ear pro in my range bag. So I'm gonna go get Joey another set of ears because I could tell he was wincing over there in the corner trying to get some footage.
I'm doing my best.